Hello everybody, Intellect76 here, and welcome back to my video. I am going to tour the next section of the Fears Embrace World Server 0. And, alright, we're currently up here in WebTurtle's viewing tower, and I'm going to head down to the bridge so I can head over to the city, or the beginnings of a city, I should say, since I have not actually finished it yet. So, alright, we're going to run down the tunnel here real quick and head over there, come back out into the tunnel, and of course it's currently nighttime, but that's fine. I can see fairly well, I believe, so alright. Probably later on I will showcase, I don't know if I'll do it in this video, but I plan to head over there to the farm and show off some of that. Do some more running. Hopefully I have enough food. I think I do. And of course it's raining. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of loud, and so I don't know. So I may have to turn that off. And poof. I love that. Alright, we're gonna head over here. Oh, looks like he still needs to work on the staircase a little more. And this is leading in. Originally, WebTurtle built this bridge here, and it headed up to here, and then it goes up to his nice little cool staircase area there. But I wanted to have a cool entrance like into here, and so I started digging out this hole, and I proceeded to start to dig out this huge area, because this was all natural stone for the most part here. So there's some spots where I had to plug it up, but I will cook up some stone and fix that later on. Basically, I wanted you to walk in and see this huge staircase that you would walk up, and I kind of have a beginning staircase, but I haven't quite figured out my design yet. And you would come up to here, and you would see this this area here, and of course here's the stoves. We probably got some. I don't know if there's any stone in any of them right now or not, but that's what that. And yeah, I don't have any stone up here. That's surprising. So, I probably saw what I had, so anyways, I've been hollowing this out. I mean, the ground was originally, where was it? Right around in here, actually. There's some dirt. Yeah, you can see, okay, there's where I cut some of the dirt out, so, and then I was up there and kind of came down. So I've been kind of carving it out, and I've spent a ton of time carving all that space out. Let's see if I can get over here. And I carved all that out, and I can show you. It's a whole the way down there. Carving this out. This was quite a ways up here, and I carved out, and carving it out over here. But basically, I kind of wanted this to have like a big, huge room, so when it's daylight out, you can see it like lit pretty nice, and I probably have multiple floors going underneath from the main floor down here. I'm not sure. I may actually split this up a little bit. It's kind of a tall area for just one room, basically. But here's where I've been kind of tunneling it out, and you can see it's kind of been carving out in here. And actually, it looks like somebody has been in here recently. Interesting. This wasn't lit up, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe I did. I don't remember lighting that up, but there was one part where I was using some TNT for the first time to try to speed up this process, because it was taking forever, and it just wasn't going. So yeah, somebody definitely has been in here. It's lit up. There are probably creepers and stuff spawning in here, but where does this go? I don't remember this. Well, that's a pretty... Wow, somebody's definitely been working down here. I don't know where they're... Interesting. That's kind of cool. I wonder if he's going anywhere. Guess we'll see a little tour of this real quick. Whoa. Okay. Somebody has definitely been doing some... Wow, where does all this go? Oh, yes. I remember this. No, this is a different spot. There's another spot like this. Right up there, I think it is. Yeah, you can kind of see when I jump. Kind of a similar area to that. That's kind of cool. That'd be like a little dock area, maybe. And wonder who's working on this. That's kind of nice. Kind of cool when you come on and you see some other work has been done. It's like, oh wait, where did that come from? But somebody's trying to design another tunnel or trying to find another natural cave system so we could have a mining operation underneath. Or maybe that's where the furnace is going to go. Who knows? I was kind of envisioning this sort of being like, oh, what's that castle? The Druid Castle in oh, the Sword of Shannara series. Shannara. I don't know if I'd ever actually heard it pronounced. Actually, I think this is the room that I detonated some TNT in. It didn't work very well, so let's go take a little peek down here. And there's a dead end. And there might be there's some water in here. Nice. Oh, somebody found a cave system. Oh dear. Wow. I need to be careful because I don't have much food. Yeah, I better. Kind of dark down here. Anyways, that I'll have to take a tour of this later on next time probably. Wow, it goes down even more there. Iron. Oh, I hate that. I see minerals and I get sidetracked and want to mine it all and dollar all up. And people keep saying, "Oh God, there's so much coal." I was like, well, yeah, you're gonna use it all. I keep running out myself, and I pretty much mine it every time I see it, unless I'm just in a quick tour or discovery mode, basically, where I'm trying to see where all the stuff is, make sure I'm not missing out anything. Where is that? I think I just got lost. Yep, yeah, it happens every time. I think it's over here by the water, right? Is that it? Yes, right. Okay, here we go. Phew, I hate that. I always do that. I get off exploring and then I get sidetracked and go another way and it's like, where did I just come from? Because I never carry enough signs on me. I hate how they don't stack, because then I would just keep a whole stack of it. I mean, even if we're just 8 or 16, that'd be ideal. So, alright, we'll head back up here and I'll show you the rest of the mountaintop. I'm kind of thinking I'm borrow WebTurtle's viewing tower idea and set up a similar idea. I love how my music stutters like that every once in a while. Up on one of these mountaintops here. I'm not exactly sure where yet, but eventually you'll see that. So I'm gonna head back over here and exit out this way. That's probably why I had no food. I've been running too much. Alright, we'll head up this little staircase here and there's some coal. Alright, and up here is the top of the mountain with the building that's I have nowhere near finished constructing. And here's a view of WebTurtle's bridge, and there's a bridge over there to the spawn area that I'm kind of working on yet too. As I said in the previous video, I've got a number of projects going on that I need to just focus and finish on one of them and get them done. So, and okay, we're at the 8-minute mark. Yes, okay. So I can get up to 15 minutes currently. So head over here. I'm basically planning to have this entire hillside here, mountain top, excuse me, be a city of some sort, or the beginnings of one. And I kind of envision having more bridges like WebTurtles going from somewhere over here or something, connecting over there, and maybe from there down to that little bridge and then or island, and then swing over to that mountaintop there. It's got some nice little cliffs and overhangs, and it's kind of weird how sometimes the world renders some kind of squarish or flat sides. At least this world's not too bad. I had one multiplayer world where not the entire chunk was missing, but the ocean floor was there, but like the mountain sides would be completely flat and you'd be missing. It's like a sheer facing of a cliff or something, and you can obviously tell that there was supposed to be more there, but it just didn't render it for some reason. And oh, look, there's a cave down in the ground now over there. Interesting. And I love how sometimes there's a random block floating around in that area like that. As you know, it's pretty weird. So, well, yeah, there's a floating island over there. I'm not sure if that's the one WebTurtle was talking about or not, but he said he found one, a small one, probably about 10 meters wide or whatever, and he marked it with torches. So, and yeah, looks like yep, just a shadow area. I thought maybe there was a tunnel there, but no. So, yep, this is, like I say, this is where I'm planning to build a city, or hopefully I mean, I could probably do it myself, but it's definitely going to take me a while. And that over there is taking me, a number of hours. I need to figure out if TNT is going to help hollowing out mountains more efficiently or not. I kept trying to use diamond picks, but I would burn those up too fast, so I switched back to iron, and I was tempted to go back to stone, but they just break too much, and they take longer to mine out the cobble, or the stone and stuff, and it's just, eh. I got plenty of iron right now. I mean, not an ungodful amount, but plenty, so. Alright, let's see, let's head over to my place, and we'll take the slamming staircase down so you can kind of see. And there's Crypto Girl's trees. This is a huge. I've planted trees like that, and I've instant grown some of them with bone meal and stuff like that, but it never quite. Every once in a while, I would get a big one. Oh, here it is, a big tree like that. And I always like those because it kind of seems like walnut trees or something. I don't know if it'd be like oak trees or what they're supposed to expect it to be like, but this is where I had to go up to go back down. I have to fix that. And I could only get a few of them once in a while, but here she's got a whole bunch of trees in front of her house, or behind. I'm not even sure where the front of her house actually is, so on the side of her house, I guess I should say. And it's just like, wow, that's a lot of wood there. And there's all sorts of caves all over the place. Some animals, I actually had to go out and grab some because some were either killed by us or there wasn't very many, or actually I don't even think there was any cows at all around here. I had to drag some cows out to populate this area. So this is where I originally had my animal farm. I've landscaped some of this because it was squared off in some spots because the animals kept jumping on top of each other to get out of here, and it was pretty annoying, and they still kind of do that, but the area I got them in now is a lot larger, so they don't quite bunch up as much, but I wanted to get rid of it because it was just kind of weird having it right next to houses and stuff, and plus it was blocking Crypto Girl's view of the ocean and whatnot, so I kind of wanted to get it back, and I will probably eventually raise this back up a couple of levels so it's flat with the shoreline here, so I actually gotta fix it up because when I had the fence edging along here, it was so I've gone over the actual natural shoreline a little bit, so I have to redo that a little bit. And here's my little beach house. It's my humble abode, and here is my cool little lab that I am starting to work on. That's underneath, and looks like I have a water glitch. I have to fix that. That was fun digging this out because I spent quite a few hours and quite a number of deaths digging this out. I hadn't quite figured out a good way to do that, but basically I would place a bunch of dirt blocks and grid it off and square it over and then fill it up with dirt and dig out the dirt. And but placing all the dirt, I kept getting stuck underwater and I kept dying. So I placed a few glowstones so I could find all my loot, and I found most of it. There was a few pieces that I could not locate, but it was there. So, and here's my dock with the original stone pylon. I think I'm gonna extend it out a little bit more, so I'm not sure yet. But anyways, we're at the 13-minute mark, so I'm gonna quickly head over to the community farm, and I'll show you the front of it. Here's my personal garden with a melon and pumpkins and some wheatgrass and whatnot, and looks like a chicken must have been over here again. I keep finding chickens that have flown in and trampled over my garden. I can't wait till I get that patch where that won't affect that anymore. I saw Paul Soares Jr. talking about that I thought was on, so I was confused as to how it kept damaging it. And here's my mushroom. I threw that out so I could get some mushrooms, and I just kind of left it kind of cool there. So, well, here's the entrance to the community wheat farm. It's got an auto harvester, and I'll probably show that in the next video how that works since it looks like it's ready. And there is a pig in there, and it looks like he's trampled on part of my farm already. So, and I quick do the sugar cane, and I will show you the animal farm behind it in the next video. So thanks for watching, and talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.